Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures, and it's time to give my final thoughts of the Ortlieb roll top frame bag. It's been on many a bikepacking mission now, from the Lakeland 200, the Greater Ridgeway, St Helen and the Trans-Cambrian Way, and lots of others. And now it's time to see how it's held up and give my final thoughts, the pros, the cons, and if I would buy it again. So let's get into it. First of all, let's recap. The bag is the Ortlieb 6 litre roll top frame bag. This also comes in a 4 litre size. It's a fairly simple bag that claims to be fully waterproof. It attaches to the top tube with 3 Velcro straps, with a Velcro strap running the full length of the non-drive side of the bag, and then 3 rubber straps that hold the roll top part of the bag in place. Also a couple more Velcro straps that attach to the down tube or seat tube. All of these straps can be repositioned along the bag to help fit most bikes. The bag is very simple with no additional pockets apart from the main compartment, which is 6 litres in size. The inside of the bag does have a Velcro strap that can be attached to help stop any bulging. However, personally, on the extra large Bomb Track Beyond Plus frame, I have never used or needed to use it and get enough tension between the mounting straps, and I found that it just gets in the way. Like I mentioned, this is the roll top frame bag, so no zips. So after all the abuse I have given this bag on countless bikepacking trips, how well has it held up? Well, I'm pleased to say it's held up really well. In fact, apart from just generally being a bit dirty, there really is no actual damage to the bag itself. And honestly, the only way I'd expect this bag will break will be if I manage to crash and it gets caught on something. So it's completely functional still. There are, however, a couple of things to mention that have happened to the bag. One thing, the bag has slightly lost a bit of its rigidity from new to now. The bag has lost the stiffness in the material, so although it doesn't make any difference to the overall function and use of the bag, it sits a little looser on the frame, meaning the fabric has stretched a little since new, which is to be expected over time. This has only resulted in sagging a little bit where it straps to the frame. Not enough to cause any issues though. The other thing that did happen to this bag was one of the little rubber orange straps broke. It didn't happen when out on any adventure, so didn't cause any issues, and the bag could still be closed sufficiently with one strap missing. These little rubber straps are replaceable though, and fairly inexpensive and easy to source. So I grabbed a spare set, which might be worth doing yourself if you are buying this bag, as over time them rubber straps will probably end up snapping. It has only happened once though. The Velcro has remained nice and sticky still, and still functions how it should, which is great, as lots of times Velcro tends to become less sticky after being exposed to the elements. The outside of the top tube Velcro straps are covered in the same waterproof fabric as the bag, so that helps to keep the Velcro a little cleaner. Ortlieb claim this bag is completely waterproof, and I can happily confirm to say, yep, it is completely true. The bag has been out on the trails in non-stop rain and sat outside all night in the rain, and everything always remains completely dry. I've hosed the bag down after really muddy rides and everything inside remained dry. The only way you will get water into this bag is if you don't close it properly. Living with a roll top frame bag on bikepacking trips is a double-edged sword, because on one hand they are perfect. I'd say it's easier to hold more stuff in the roll top versus the same bag with a zip. However, they lack the ability of being able to get inside the bag while riding. But as long as it's closed properly, it will be completely waterproof. Whereas, however much companies claim their zips are waterproof, water always ends up getting in, and they always eventually break. However, on the other hand, on a cold day while wearing gloves, it's probably a lot easier to close a zipped bag than it is to roll and close a roll top bag. There has definitely been times where I have been riding and wanted to grab something out of the roll top bag only to have to stop to do so. But on the other hand, it's nice knowing that there are no zips for me to break. The sheer amount of stuff I can hold in this bag without having to think, is the zip going to break, is honestly great. I could carry 3 to 4 days worth of food just in the 6 litre bag alone. So the big question, should you go with the zip version or the roll top? And that answer really depends on how important it is for you to be able to access your frame bag when riding. If you need to be able to access it while riding, then the roll top bag is not going to work for you, as you will have to stop and get off to get access. For me personally, I would never use this bag on the Sonder gravel bike, as I use that bike for non-stop rides and rides where I need to keep going and stay on the bike. However, for the bomb track and the rides I choose that bike for, the roll top bag has been a great addition. The sheer amount of stuff I can get in the bag without fear it will break has been great. Sure, if I want to grab something out of the bag, it's more of a hassle, but while riding the bomb track on the bikepacking trips, I'm not really trying to race, so it's not an issue. The idea of the bomb track is to make a complete workhorse that just keeps on rolling. And the roll top bag is a very functional and long lasting bag that I don't see needing to be replaced for a very long time. So it's a great addition to the bike. So there we have it guys, the Ortlieb roll top 6 litre frame bag. It's been a great bag for the bomb track, and I will continue to use this bag for as long as it shall live, which I am hoping and fairly confident will be for a long time yet. If you have found this video helpful, then give this video a like and a thumbs up. And if you are not already, consider subscribing and join me on the adventures. Until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure.